Allow me to show you how you can start making money online by simply creating and selling digital products. Check this out. As you can see, this is my website, yourvarsity.com. You can check it out for yourself. This is where I sell all my different digital products. If you scroll down, you'll see my face right there. But now, if I go into the back end of the website, meaning where I can actually edit the website and see the sales that have been occurring, I want to show you something. I want to click here where it says store. And then I'll come here where it says orders, and you'll be able to see all the different sales that have been happening in my website in the past few weeks and months. You will notice that I'm selling products that are ranging from $17, $27, $17, $27, $3, etc., etc. I can keep scrolling on and on and on because these are multiple sales. And if I come back here to the main dashboard and I change this to from the last 7 days, to change this to all time, you will see that I've made over $15,103 on this website alone. But now, if you live in South Africa and you convert that to South African rands, that's around 286,000 rands from simply selling digital products. So it doesn't matter whether you are someone with experience like me or you're a complete beginner and you've got no audience at all. This video tutorial is going to show you everything that you need to know about how you can start creating digital products and selling them in no time. Let's get into it. Now, first things first, what the hell is a digital product? A digital product is any form of information that you can find online that can simply be distributed. For example, it can be an ebook, it can be a song, it can be a podcast episode, it can be a video tutorial, or it can be an image or a template, basically anything that you can just share online. The way that you're going to be making money from this digital product is that you're going to be creating different types of digital products and selling them to people who want and need them. Now, traditionally, in any type of business, you normally need to have a physical product that you're going to be selling to people. The advantage of digital products is that they're digital, meaning that there is no inventory at all, and you can create it once but sell it to multiple people around the world all at the same time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There are absolutely no shipping costs because it's digital. And the only cost that you will incur are maybe in the production process. Like, for example, if you want to get someone to design the product for you, which I'll explain how to do later on. And also if you want to pay for paid advertising so that more people can get views on that product. But I'm going to explain to you how you can do all this stuff for free. Let me give you 5 examples of digital products that you can actually create today. The first one is that you can create ebooks that teach something. For example, it can be fitness, finances, parenting, hacks, etc., etc. The second type is that you can create digital templates. For example, it can be graphic design templates that you can create on a platform like Canva. It can be Excel, like Excel sheets that help people to do stuff like maybe balancing accounts. It can be Notion or resume templates that will help people know how to write their CVs. The third example is that you can create mini courses, and you can just simply do that by recording maybe a 30-minute crash course that teaches people how to do something simple. And then you just need to host it on your website or find a platform where you can host that, but it's going to be locked up, meaning that people need to pay in order to access the information. Another example is that you can actually sell memberships. And basically a membership is where you've got some information that people, if they want to access it, they need to pay you a monthly subscription to access that content. And then lastly, you can also create planners and workbooks. For example, if there's a workshop that's coming up, you can actually create a digital product and sell it to people so that they can actually just use that workbook instead of them having to maybe just listen to everything and then write notes. They can actually write their notes in a structured format using that workbook. Now, at this point, if you're asking yourself, what the hell do I create a digital product about, and why the hell would people want to buy this digital product from me? That's what this video is all about. I'm going to be helping you to explain that. But also, I just wanted to let you know that I've got a 5-day challenge, which is coming up in the next few days, where I'll be showing people how to make their first $1,000 or $10,000 by simply creating and selling digital products. This is a 5-day challenge where I'll show you everything step by step. For example, how to find digital product ideas, how to actually create the digital product, whether you want to make it yourself or get someone else to do it for you. I'll show you step by step how to use those different processes, how to build a website that people can come and buy your product any time of the day from any part of the world, meaning that whilst you're sleeping, you can actually be making money because your website is working for you. And then I teach you how to actually find people that want to buy that digital product and actually have got money to buy it. meaning that you're not going to have a problem with getting sales. And then lastly, I'll show you how to scale that digital product so that you can build your own business with multiple digital products that bring you money every single day. Now, this challenge is not going to be for free. The current price for signing up for this challenge is going to be for $37. And you can just sign up using the QR code that you see on your screen or clicking the link that's in the description of this video. Through this challenge, I've helped hundreds of people to actually get started selling digital products, and a lot of them have started seeing some great results. And I want to help you to be the next person who will be making money through digital products. So click the first link that you see in the description, sign up, and I'll see you there. Now, the simplest way to figure out what exactly should you be selling to people is to look for problems that people have that you can solve with a digital product. And the easiest way to approach that is to look at yourself and say, what skill sets or what experiences or maybe what job or what did you study or even what are you passionate about that you can actually turn into a product that you can sell to other people. For example, myself, at the time of recording this, I've got 110,000 subscribers on YouTube. I didn't learn how to do YouTube by going to school to learn it. I was just interested in YouTube, and then I figured it out and I started getting results. Some people now pay me to train them how to start YouTube channels. So what I did is that I created my own digital product that I can sell to people, teaching them how to start YouTube channels. And whilst I've been doing this for a couple of years, one question that a lot of people kept on asking me is, how can I make money with a small YouTube channel? Because there was a problem of people starting YouTube channels and lots of them kept on quitting because they weren't making money after maybe 1 month to even 6 months. I then came up with another digital product that teaches people 22 different ways of making money on YouTube before they are even monetized. Meaning that from day one, you can start making money on YouTube. And this is one product that has been highly in demand on my website because it's solving a particular problem that people have. And I'm just in case you're interested in it, I'm also going to link it in the description of this video so that you can check it out. So find a problem that you can solve. It can be a problem that you have got the skill set to solve, or it's something that you have seen that people are struggling with, but you can maybe even pay someone else to design the product for you, and then you are going to be selling it to people to help them. Now, let me show you how you can create a digital product in a short space of time. And in order to do this, you just need 3 tools that are free to use. The first one is going to be ChatGPT. The second one is going to be a Google document. And then the third one is going to be a platform which is called Canva. They are all free to use. So if you want to learn how to use ChatGPT, just simply Google and find out how to do that. Or maybe I'll make another video about it. But this is just to show you how to use it when you have access to it. So I'll come in here and I'll say, for example, if the problem I want to solve is to teach people how to create digital products, I'll just type in and say, help me create a digital product that teaches people how to create and sell digital products. It must be an ebook. For example, I'm just going to do an ebook, right? I'm asking ChatGPT to help me to write an ebook about how to create and sell digital products. And so what it then does, as you can see here, is that it's going to start off by giving me a few ebook title ideas, right? And then it's going to help me think through the whole process. Who exactly is the target audience? And then this is the main part that I'm looking for. It's helping me to come up with an outline of what to talk about inside of the digital product. So this is going to be my outline or the content section to say that, okay, this is chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, etc., right? So let's just scroll down and wait for it to actually finish, right? It's also giving me some bonuses and other things that would be good to help. And you actually notice that it's writing the tools that I mentioned. You can use Google Docs, you can use Canva, and then you just save it as a PDF. But now, next thing that I can then do is that I can just simply come here and scroll and then copy this to my Google document, right? I'm just going to copy like this. And then I come here and click on copy. And then I just copy to a Google document like this. If Google Documents is free for anyone to use, you just simply go to Google and type Google Docs and then use the link that will pop up there to just create a Google document. So this is going to be my content section. And what I can also do here, since this is ebook titles, I just need to choose one. I'm not even going to look too much into all of them. I'm just going to delete these ones like this. And then I'm just going to choose the second one. I didn't even look too much at it because this is just an example. But my book is going to be called From Idea to Income, The Beginner's Guide to Digital Product Success, right? That's my ebook title. I'm also going to remove this part where it says target audience. I'm just also going to come in later on and just edit it a bit, make it look a bit more nice. But this is going to be my introduction and what people can expect inside, right? I can then come back to ChatGPT and say, okay, this is great. Okay, this is great. Now let's write chapter 1 like that. Of course, and as you can see, I'm making a few spelling mistakes, but then it knows exactly what I'm trying to say. So now what you will see is that it's going to start writing the chapter for me, right? Putting all the details, everything that I need to include inside the book. And all you simply do is you keep doing that, and then you move on to the next part. Okay, let's write chapter 2. Okay, let's write chapter 3. Okay, let's write chapter 4. And every single time it finishes writing, you just scroll to the bottom and just copy the details, right? And then you just copy them into your Google Docs. As you can see right here, the other option, well, I just scroll down and I copy. The other option is just to click on here where it says copy like this. And then I'll come back to my document, which is this one. And then I'm just going to scroll to the bottom. And then I'm just going to paste the new details like this, right? So this is my chapter 1. And I'll do the same thing with chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. And then when I'm done, I will start structuring my ebook. I'm just going to go through it and then maybe add some things, because this is AI. It obviously talks and thinks like a robot. But what will make the ebook something that people enjoy reading is you putting your own personal touch and making it something that is just user-friendly to people. So wherever there are mistakes or you need to add on some additions, just go into it and then just make the changes until the ebook is completely done. As you can see here, as I'm scrolling down, it's saying that I currently have got 6 of 7 pages. So I've already written a 7-page ebook. If I continue to chapter 8, probably it's going to be, 30 pages or more. It's up to you how long you want your ebook to be. I'm just trying to show you that it's simple and easy to create an ebook. The next thing that I want to do is that I want to create an ebook cover, right? So that's where you're going to be using this tool, which is called canva.com. It's free for anyone to sign up and use. Just go to canva.com. I'll probably put the link in the description as well. Click on Canva and register for a free account. Then when you're in Canva, you're going to click here and just say ebook. And I'll just say cover like that. And then search for an ebook cover. I'm just going to let it search. And it's going to show me like the stuff that I've designed that are related to that. But then this is what we're looking for, where it says templates. Can you see this? You can start off with the blank template, or you can simply choose any one of the templates that you see in here. But do note that some of them, where there's a crown like this written pro, these are paid templates. You need to pay to use those templates. But of course, you can just simply search and look for a template that is free to use. Like, for example, there's this one where it says Finance Basics. I'm just going to click on that. And then this is what it's going to look like. And then I'm just going to say, customize this template, right? And then I can come in here and start editing this template to make it look like however I want it to look. Like the first thing I will check out is, okay, what's the name of my ebook? I'm just going to copy this name here. And then I'm going to come back to my template and highlight this part here. And then I'm just going to paste the name of the ebook there, right? So because I want it to be a nice design, maybe where it says, let's talk about, I'm also going to highlight that and then paste there. And I'm just going to delete this bottom part so that I'm coming up with a nice design, so that the top part says from income. And then here where I added the second part, I'll remove the from income part like this. And then it starts off by saying the beginner's guide to digital product success. As you can see, it's covering so much space. So I'll just highlight all of it and then come up here and just maybe reduce the font size so that it's fitting in. But I think you see what I'm trying to do here. So can you see, there's the title of my ebook there. Okay, let's make this a bit bigger. And then I'll just stretch it like this a bit, stretch it like this as well. So anyone, even if you don't have any design skills, you'll be able to do this because it's so simple. It's that easy. Then I just come here, I change. Do I want this part for young women? I can come here and put by my name, just highlight that and say by Marshall Malaba like that. That's how simple it is. Then you delete anything else that you don't want to use. If I want to change the background color, I can just click there and then change the color from here. Like maybe if I want to change it to purple or to blue or something, let's just put it blue and see what that looks like. If I'm happy with it, I'm cool with it, but I'll probably change the font color. Click there and then change it to white so that it sticks out more. But yeah, I'm just going to try and keep this simple. I'm just trying to show you that you can edit this as much as you want. And then let's say maybe I want to change this image right here, or I actually want to add an image at the back here. It's really up to you how you want to do the design. I've got this website that I normally use, which is called pexels.com. I normally get images that I can use for free. I normally use them for my backgrounds and anything else that I might want to design. Like I can just come here and say money, right? I'm just showing you an example. I'll search for money and I find a nice image that looks like money. So I'll just maybe take this one. I'm just going to download this image here. I click on the download button, then it gets downloaded to my computer. Then I'm just going to come back here and I can see that this is the image that I downloaded. I'm just going to drag it like this, and then it's going to just pop up there, and then it also pop up here. The other option is for you to click here where it says upload files, right? You're on the upload section, click on upload files, then you locate the file from your computer, but I've already dragged it there. Then what I will then do maybe is I will just rotate this image like this, and then I will drag it to make sure that it covers the whole background like that. And then I can right click and I'll look for the layer option. I'll say send to back so that it's in the background like this. And then as you can see, some of the words you can't see them clearly. Then another thing that I can do is I can come here to the left and select elements. I'll just select the square for now. As you can see, it just pops up. It's looking yellow. Don't worry, we're going to change it right now, and then just make sure that it covers all the areas there. And then I will come here where it says transparency, and then I will reduce the transparency like this so that it you can see the money in the background. And then I'll probably just change the color of this to maybe something like white so that you see what happens. Can you see what happens now? You can see the money in the background, but you can read the text more clearly. I might just reduce the transparency a bit so that the text is a bit more clear, but yes, you can see there's money at the background. I like how that's actually appearing. And then like, I'll just do this a bit, remove this image because it has no relevance at all. So you have the option of actually coming in here and then editing everything that you see below the page that you have just designed. What you can do is that you just come into Canva, right? And then you just be copying all the details that you've already made of your ebook. And then you just put them in Canva here, right? Copying, pasting. That's how it is normally done. And then when you are done, you click here where it says share, and then you click on download. And then you're going to change here where it says PNG, and then you're going to make it a PDF, right? So that when you download, can you see it's going to download all these pages, page 1 to 12. I'm just going to click on download so that you see the actual process. It's creating the PDF, and then if I click on that, here's the PDF or the book that I've just designed. Obviously, this parts you'd have changed all that as well. But I'm not going to do that for now. I'm going to show you the other option, especially if you just want the ebook cover, so that you have designed this already in Google Docs. All you just need to do is put the cover at the top. So I'm just going to do the same process again. Click on share and then download. But then I'm going to leave it on PNG for now. And then I'm going to change where it says pages and just say current page so that I just get page 1 only. And then I'm going to click on download there. And then it's going to give me just the first page that I've copied. Then I'm just going to come to my, as you can see, it's download there. Well, and then I'm going to come here to my Google document, and I'm just going to drag that down a bit, come and then just drag from, on my computer, it shows me at the top the thing that I've downloaded. But I'm just going to drag this into here. And then as you can see, there's my image. Then what I can then do is that I can play around with the settings here. I can click on the image, right click, and then it should be somewhere here where it says view. Is it view actions? Image options, right? You click on image options, then you play with these settings so that this becomes like the background, so that you can actually just position it, and then it just is the cover at the top, right? I'm not going to do that because it will take too long to do it. But then when you are done, you're going to click here where it says file, and then you click on download, and then you choose the format that you want. As you can see, there's a PDF document format. I'm going to click on PDF, and then it's going to create the PDF and download it as a PDF. This is the PDF, as you can see. If I click on that, here's my PDF design of my ebook. Obviously, I didn't position the image like I may explained. You can just go in there when you've got more time, and then you do it. So now, once you created that ebook, the next step you need to take is that you need to build a website that will host your ebook, meaning that people can go to the website and see the ebook and then buy it. And then once you've built that website, you then need people to come and buy the ebook on your website. So how do you build a website? I'm going to create a full tutorial, and I'm going to link it right here, or you can check in the description of this video, showing you step by step how you can create an online store. I don't want to talk the details here because it's going to take very, very long. So I'm going to link to another video that you can watch about that. But now let's talk about how you can actually get customers to come to your website and buy that product. So there are two ways that you can approach this. You can use free traffic meaning people, right? You can use free traffic methods, or you can use paid traffic methods. Paid traffic methods work great if you have got the money and are willing and able to pay for platforms like Facebook and Instagram and even YouTube, TikTok, many others. You're willing to pay them to show people your adverts. In fact, that's actually the fastest way that you can start getting results, and I do recommend it. And I'm going to be creating a whole lot more content about how you can actually do that. But for most people, because you're beginners and you might not have money in your pocket, I also recommend creating free content. For example, you create content like I do on YouTube or TikTok or platforms like TikTok and Instagram, and they're going to be short form content. And all you simply do is that you find the different challenges that people are facing, you create content about that, and then you show how your product or how your ebook or your digital product helps them to solve those problems. Just simply identify different problems that people are struggling with and create content around that, such that you become known or your page becomes known for solving those particular problems. Now, you can do that showing your face just the way that I do, or you can even start a faceless brand where you're just creating content. You don't show your face, but because it's content that people want to watch, they are coming and they are watching your content, becoming your followers, and they're buying the stuff that you refer for them to buy. And the way that you're going to be selling your stuff is that in the descriptions of all the content that you'll be posting, you can put a link to the product that you want them to buy, or just simply tell them to go to the link in your bio, check it out, and then if they're interested, they're going to buy. Another thing that you can also do is that you can give away some free resources. For example, I've got a couple of webinars, I've got a couple of trainings that I give away to people for free. And the main reason why I do that is because, yes, I want people to know that I'm able to help them or I'm a knowledgeable person. But I want them to give me their email address or their phone number so that I can then be able to reach out to them consistently and keep telling them more and more about myself and the products that I have on offer. Because there are thousands of videos out there, people might not remember your business, but if you have got access to their email address or their phone number, you can send them these different emails with different messages, and some of those messages can include an opportunity for you to keep marketing your product. So once again, this is stuff that I actually teach people and train in my 5-day challenge, teaching you a structured approach to doing all this stuff, where you're coming up with your digital product idea, you're actually creating the digital product, you're building your website or your store, and then you're getting customers to come and start buying, and then you're building a business that is with multiple products. All that stuff is what I cover in the 5-day challenge. If you're interested in signing up for today, it's just going for $37, but I guarantee in the next few months, it's definitely going to be going up because we started off from $19, but people keep telling me that the value that's in there is incredible and I should increase the price. So if you want to get it at this affordable price, click the link in the description of this video or just use the QR code that you're seeing on your screen right now. And most definitely, I will see you on the inside of that challenge. But basically, everything that we've spoken about so far in this video is all that you would need to start creating and selling digital products. All you simply need to do now is to go out and do it. If you've got any questions that you want me to answer based on anything that I spoke about, or maybe a future video that you want me to create, let me know in the comments section below. And if you found any value in this video, please show your support just by hitting the subscribe button. And also just hit the like button so that more people can see that this is valuable content and the YouTube algorithm can push it out to more people. I personally would appreciate that. But next, you might also want to check out this video right here, which will show you exactly how you can build up your own online store and start selling digital products.